Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this change, I want to explain about a novel like a fiction work with a title "Me Before You" by Jojo Moyes. And let me introduce our group. Firstly, with the top one, Halimatus Solihah with student number 78, and the second is Mamduh Muhammad Yasid with number 80, and the third is Tubagus Purnama Aji with number 81, and the last is me, Gazi Mahatrafi with number 82. The author of Me Before You is Jojo Moyes, with the main character, the first main character is Louisa Clark, or can be called Lou. Second main character is William Turner, or it can be called Will. The setting of this novel is the present day with an English small town. For the statement of problem, since the accident will become a quadriplegia sufferer with a choice to commit assisted suicide in the Switzerland, in the 6 months himself is struggle to be free from his pain. Even Louis tried to change his mind, but will continue to commit suicide according to his agreement with his parents. And the next is a summary of the beginning of the story. Okay, the summary is a 26 years old girl named Louisa Clark, or Emilia Clark, loses her job at a local cafe. With no ambition and few skill, he offered a job to serve a rich and successful man with a disability named Will Trainer, or Sam Clavin. Will's mother, Camilla Janet McTeer, is in Louisa even she has no experience. Camilla believes that Louisa can be re-enlighten her spirit. Louisa is introduced to Nathan, or Steve Paikoki, who has been paying for Will's medical needs for 2 years. And Will's father, Stephen, a friendly upscale businessman who had a close relationship with a Camilla Louisa, relationship with Akan start from a tortoise start because of the physical condition that causes the motorcycle accident, making her sarcastic and cold. So she treated Lisa harshly. Their relationship got worse when Will's ex-girlfriend Alicia, or Vanessa Kirby, and her best friend Rupert, or Ben Leard Hughes visit her. The two of them are nervous when they meet Will and the statement that they are getting married. Will break his past photo frame and get angry when Louisa tries to fix it with the glue. Louisa was furious at Will for his impoliteness and said that he only worked because he really needed money. Will looked surprised at his sudden honesty. Under Louisa's care, Will become more communicative and open-minded, and they start sharing experiences such as watching French film with subtitles, something Louisa had never done. Then discussing their life outside work. And next, summary of the middle of the story. When Will falls ill, Louisa sees the scar on Will's wrist and overhears a conversation between Will and his mother about how he attempts suicide after Camilla refused his request to end his life through an organization that organized suicide in Switzerland called Dignitas. Afraid of Will's suicide attempt, Camilla promised to comply with Will's request, but only if she agreed to live another 6 months. Camilla intends to prove that in 6 months, Will believe that his life counts. Louisa keeps her knowledge of the agreement between Will and her mother a secret. However, he tells Katrina or Gina Coleman, and they plan various ways to convince Will to abandon his wish. In the next few weeks, Will relax and let Louisa shave off her beard and cut her long hair. Louisa began to take Will outside of the house, like a horse, fam, and orchestra. The two become closer when Louisa invites Will to her birthday party to meet her parent and boyfriend. Patrick or Matthew Lewis will surprise him with a birthday gift of bumblebee tights. His favorite things when he was a child. Will and Louisa a lot, talk a lot. Louisa realized that Will has gone to Paris. He also found that he had only a limited life and little ambition. Will tries to motivate Louisa to change. And the next is summary of the end of the story. Okay. Will then develop pneumonia which nearly kills him, which causes Louisa to cancel his travel plan and takes Will to Mauritius. The night before returning from the trip, Louisa said that she loved Will. Will said that he wanted to say something to Louisa, but Louisa revealed that he already knew about his plan with the Dignitas organization. Will said that the time they spent together was special, but that he can live in the wheelchair forever, and he will continue with his plan. Feeling angry and hurt, Louisa left and didn't talk to Will for the rest of the trip. When they returned, Will's parents were delighted to see his good physical condition. Even so, Louisa resigned as Will's nurse and understand that Will continue with his plan. On the night of Will's flight to Switzerland, Louisa paid him one last visit. They agree that the last 6 months have been the best time of their life. Will died at the clinic and he also left a valuable legacy to Louisa that he could continue his education and live a full life. The novel ends with Louisa being in a cafe in Paris, reading Will's last word to her in a letter, telling her to live better. Okay, statement of the solution from this problem is will family and Luisa remain too patient and accept Will's decision as one that matter for him. Luisa become a more mature and independent person in accordance as the will wishes. Okay, the moral value of this story is people have their right to exist. It's mean life boldly and have no regrets. Always be thankful for what you have and appreciate the little things. Okay, thank you very much. We hope you enjoy our presentation and keep healthy.